Let's see what we got here. How am I going to do this? Well, whatever. What's up, YouTube? Reverend Bob. So, I got a deal from a guy on one of the sites, and he won. A couple people had asked me if I would review the Glarry Acoustic Guitar. So, I got a discount from the guy, and because Glarry, they only go for the big subscribers, right? The big guys who's got all these subscribers. But my friends wanted me to review this. So, because they asked me, I decided on Friday night, my regular self, chilling out, I'm going to review it live. So this is a Luthia's review. This is not just a regular guy. What's up, CoinShield? So I decided that I was going to buy one of these. I got a good discount, even though Glarry wouldn't sponsor me because I don't have enough people, that I would do it for them. So we are going to live check this Glarry guitar out and see what we think of it. From a Luthia's point of view. Well, I can say one thing for Glarry. Oh, look at that. They lift the head guard off of it. That's neat. Glad they did that because I don't usually use them. Got a little gig bag. Truss rod. Adjustment tool. All right, let's see what we got. Good. Oh. Get this top back up here. Oops. Now, for all you guys that don't know Glarry, these guitars are made in China. They're inexpensive. Usually pick them up for, $75, $100, somewhere around there, I guess. For regular people. Let's take a look. See what we got. Take you down here. Well, first off, as you can see, this binding here, they did a crappy job. So somebody didn't know how to scrape the binding. I can already tell that. And then right there, if you look, the fit and finish right there, kind of crappy. Oh, man. Them frets, man, they are sharp. Holy cow. Let's check out this. The bridge looks pretty good. I don't know. There's a little bit of something going on there. I don't know. The inside construction, if you look down, I don't know if you guys can see this. Let me give you some more light. If you look down inside of there, you see that little line? See that little line down in there? Down in there where my finger is? That's from where they didn't wet the sides when they were steaming it. Otherwise, the construction looks all right. Yeah, it looks pretty good that way. But I don't like this fit and finish here. I don't know what the heck they did there, but I mean, for the price, no problem. I mean, I can fix all that stuff. Let's see what else we got here. Well, they did a nice job on the nut. Did a nice job on the nut. Let's see what we got on the back of the neck. Nice beefy neck, though. Got a volute there. A little bit of a volute. The neck pocket looks okay. Back looks nice. Could have used a little. They didn't really do. It feels like there's an overspray on it, which isn't too hard to do. Fix that, I guess. Outside of that, let's see. Neck looks okay, huh? Yeah, neck looks pretty straight. I like how they did the truss rod down in here instead of up there. But that is like on an angle. So they supported it on an angle instead of running it all the way across. Which I do it. I run an extra brace across here when I do mine. Outside of that, it looks pretty good. Let's put you back up here. So, well, I can tell you I got to recut it. You hear that little click? I don't know if you guys heard that click. There's a little click. What happens is it binds up in this nut. And you'll hear that little click. So whenever you turn the machine heads, right, you'll hear a little click. Well, what happens is the strings get bound up inside of this nut. So all I have to do is go in there with a file later and fix that. I got to fix all these frets. These frets are not good. That'll take me a couple of hours to do that right. And then this fit and finish, I don't know. That's kind of hard. What happened was when they glued this joint, they had a little overglue. And they didn't do the circle right. So when they laid this in afterwards, this ring. They call it a rosette. So when they put the rosette in, I think it's just a sticker. And what happened is they put it in afterwards and they didn't get it tight. What they should have done is moved it up a little bit more. You see how far away it is from here? Well, what's supposed to do is meet it so that there's closure. But for the price, not too bad. Let me get my phone. We'll tune her up and we'll see how she sounds. For the price, you can't beat it. I mean, I won't build one like this for that price. But it's not the same type of woods as what I would use either. Let's find my tuner. No, it's on here because I used it earlier. Let's see. All right. Let me get a Pickosaurus. Pick. Let's see how bad this is. tell you what. For the price, $100, can't go wrong. You can't go wrong. I think that's a spruce top. I mean, its fit and finish isn't great, and I can feel a lot of overspray on this. So, I mean, I'd have to take all that down if I was to do it. So, I mean, I could easily put, a couple $100 more into it. It's got a fat neck. I mean, a really, really fat neck. But outside, I can feel the overspray. That needs to be taken down. You can see right here. I don't know if you can see it or not, but right in this area right here, they didn't get the finish. See it? They left the finish off of it. But outside of that, it's not too bad. I guess. I mean, the frets terrible. I mean, them frets are sharp. Well, I'll tell you what, guys. For $100, it's worth it. It's alright. I say it'd be something good to learn how to fix the frets and how to fix up your polishing. And, the hardest thing for some people to get is this binding, right? How to scrape the binding. It takes years, And some people use, metal, and they sharpen their own metal. They use glass, so they use a razor blade. There's many different, apertures that you can use to actually scrape the binding. But the sanding part, I just think that there's a lot of overspray on it. I mean, I can't, But the build quality seems to be all right. I mean, it's pretty good. I mean, I don't know what they sprayed this with, but build quality's all right. What I do is I put a bone nut in here to change these machine heads, do all the fret work, sand this down, buff this out. It needs some sanding. And I think it'd be all right. Be great for traveling around, kid's first guitar. I mean, you could even put electronics on it if you wanted to. Maybe I will. I don't know. But, yeah, it's all right. Comes with a little thing if you want to put it on there. Pick guard. Maybe what I'll do is I'll put electronics in this and sand this all out, redo the frets, try to trim this up a little bit, buff it out, and see what we get after that. And then I'll do another live stream once it's all finished. But outside of that, guys, it's all right. I mean, for the price, I've seen guitars that cost $400-500 that were in worse condition. So I think it's worth it. You need a beater? Absolutely, all day long. So I give Glarry a B. I give them a B. They got a ways to go, but they'll get there. For the price, I mean, what else? I mean, God have mercy. What do you want for $100? I mean, you're lucky you got a box for $100 these days. So it comes with a bag and an Allen wrench to adjust the truss rod. But maybe what I'll do is I'll fix it all up and I'll probably auction or something. I don't know. It's an idea. It is an idea. But my simple review is the structural quality is there. Got a nice beefy neck. The frets need doing. It needs to be intonated. Saddle adjustment. Replace the nut. I mean, the machine heads will be all right, but I would put professional machine heads on it. Finish it, polish it up, put some electronics on there, and it should be as good as this one. Maybe. Let's tune this baby up. We'll see the difference. Now, that one there is a little thicker than this one. Granted. Know that, guys. This one here is a little bit... of my built ones? You mean ones that I built myself? Is that what the question that you're asking? I have one of mine hanging up out in the garage. But I don't have it. I got a couple of acoustics that are in the works, but I don't have... usually my acoustics don't stick around. I haven't... The last ones I've ever did anything like that was ukuleles, but I have a friend of mine. He's bending me some sides because I don't want to go out in the cold and do steaming because it's bad, and it's hard to do, So he's going to bend me some sides and stuff, and I'm going to put some together in the next few months. Yeah. What's up, MDM? So in the next couple months, I'll do, maybe, around April or May, I should have something together that you can hear, providing I have the time to do it. I have some electrics that they're not done. I got them put together. But what I do is I put a guitar together, I take it apart, I put it together, I take it apart. That's just me, because I like to tweak my necks slowly over time. That's just something I've always done. Even though I have double reinforced carbon fiber rods that run adjacent to the truss rod on each side, I'm just very picky about necks. No big difference in guitars, huh? From this one to that one. Day and night. Anyway, so Larry, maybe some of you guys could send them over to Eastman and learn a little bit from them. But hey, they're not bad. Little fit and finishing, they'll be all right. So what's up, guys? What are you up to? I really just wanted to come on and do that review for that Glarry friend of mine. Hopefully he's happy. And she's happy. Well, they're happy. So what's going on? Got an auction Sunday. Just thought I'd let you guys know. Can somebody tell me the grade of this Morgan silver dollar? Hi, Gail. I can go grab one of my electrics if you'd like to see one of them. You want to see one of my electrics? They don't have the final stuff, but oh, I can't tell you that. There's some things I just don't talk about. My Pokemon cards? Oh, I got those years ago. Shoot, I think back in the 90s. Yeah, it's got to be 1990 or 91 that I got my Pokemon cards. You like my hat? I don't know about a stud. I don't feel very studly today. I got to shave and everything for Sunday. It's real. It's real leather. It's cool. I like it. I like my hat. It ain't cheap, I can tell you that. I got a special hat I'll be wearing on Sunday, just for George. Oh, I've been down in the basement, hanging up some more guitars. I got 70 guitars hanging up down there now. I still got more. I ran out of hangers. I bought 20. I bought 20 hangers and I used them all. So I gotta buy some more. You like my hat? When I used to play, I used to wear a hat. I used to anyway when I used to play. Problem is it waxed my glasses. But 1943s, I mean, you need them for, if you're collecting a set, But there's a lot of steel pennies that were made. Some of them can be double die. Some of them can have, different types of VAMs, so you might want to check them out. My Pokemon cards are worth some money. I mean, I look them up. I know the prices on them. Like my Charizard, it's about a 9 to a 9.2. So if I send it off for grading, it'll be worth some money. And I don't have a whole lot anymore. I got a box of them down there. Got some Pikachus and Mews and all kinds of stuff, I just kind of, back in the day, I collected them. I don't collect them to per se collect them. You know what I mean? But baseball cards, football cards, Batman cards. I'll show you something. Have you ever seen these before? These are, oh God, these are old. See the top pops up? God, I don't know what year these are. I have no clue. Put my glasses on. Maybe I can see. Let me see what year these bad boys are. Let's see, what year are these? These are 95s. Batman cards. And I got a lot of them. You name it, I got it. I got a bunch of stuff. I mean, bunches. I have some, what are these? What kind of cards are these? Oh, these are neat. Look at these. These are cool cards. Bunches of these too. I got a lot of cards. Cards of every kind. Yeah? Guys, I can't even possibly show you how many I have. A lot of them. I got a box that's probably from the floor this high. About that, I don't know, 3 feet wide, 3 feet deep. You know, filled with baseball, football, you name it. Basketball cards. I got all kinds of stuff from, the 1930s up. I got a lot of cards. So I do have a lot. I do have some Pokemon cards that I am going to get rid of that are in the closet, I think. I'll pull them out sometime. Yeah. Oh, I got a lot of comics too. I just don't, it's not my thing, but people don't have the money that it takes to get them all, or I would sell them all. You know, I told the guy he wanted to know how much I wanted for my cards, and I know what's in there. I told him, offer me 25,000, you can have it. $25,000, you can have the whole box. I know there's some cards in there worth money. I know it for a fact. I could probably sort through them and make a lot of money, but I don't care. They just don't care, It's not my gig. One day when I feel like going through them, I'll go through them. Maybe someday I'll have a grandkid or something. I'll give them all to him. It's just, I like coins. I like guitars. I mean, I do a lot of things. I dip my fingers into everything. But, it's time. I got cards. Oh, I got Yu-Gi-Oh. I got Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I gave my brother a whole crap load of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. But I got some more somewhere. just, the other day I came across, I think it was one of the first year Derek Jeter cards, baseball cards. I gave it to my aunt. She likes them. People say, "Oh my God, that could be worth hundreds of dollars." I don't care. It don't matter to me. I gave it to my aunt. You know what I mean? It is what it is. I'm a different type of person. You know, I don't let money control me. I'd rather make people happy. Um, most people know that when I do the coins, for the auctions, which let me put you down here. Where you can look see what I got coming up. Like on Sunday, I got a whole bunch of different stuff lined up. I haven't sent anything over to Lady Raven yet, but I do. I have everything, every kind of thing you want. Like I decided to do some of these. This is a bobber, a Mercury, and a Rosie dime. So there's some different ones of these I'm going to be doing. I got different price points, So, I got $5. I got, let's see, $5 starting bids. I've got $15 starting bids. I got $20 starting bids. I got $40 starting bids. I got $50 starting. I got all kinds of stuff, guys. I can just keep going, And this is good stuff, So, like these Morgans. Let me put this light on over here. Like these Morgans. I'll take you down here and I'll show you. Now these are nice Morgans. We got, I think this is an apostle. They got crack marks. You see the die cracks in them? And if you look at the back, they are nice. Nice Morgans. Clean as a whistle. There's another one. Look at that. Couple little marks on her face. But outside of that, they're nice Morgans. They're nice. Here's another one. Nice Morgan. Look at that. Look how nice they are. Pretty nice, huh? That's a nice Morgan. So, and then I got this one. This is a Carson City. It's got these two lines down here, but I don't know what the hell the person was thinking. But it's Carson City. Any Carson City is a good Carson City. So it has a lot of detail, and you can see the CC down here. See it? So, but it's got a couple little cut marks. I don't know what the hell was that from, but it'll dampen the grade some, but still Carson. So I'll start that one off at $100 on Sunday. And then I got these sets, like I was telling you. Now you can see it a little bit better when I put it under here. It has a bobber and a Mercury and a Rosie. And there's different ones. I got 4 of those. And then I got stuff like this. This is a 50 set. So there's different 1950s on this one. And then for the people who never owned one, here's a BU, 1964 BU. There's a nice coin. See, real BUs, they need no introduction. You can tell instantly, as you can see the bands and everything's got that nice luster to it, you know. So I got a few different things going on for that. And then I got some really nice pennies. Take a look at this. This is a 1960 proof. Look at that. Pretty, huh? $19.60 proof. So I got some cool stuff coming up. Lots of cool stuff. I got some 1915D pennies. I got some 1909 VDBs. That's a 1909, I think. Yep, 1909. I got all kinds of stuff. Here's a nice set. Here's a rare set. 1909, 1909 VDB, and a 1909 S over S. So, it's a pretty nice set. And then I got some of these. They're beautiful. Already graded from NGC. So I got a bunch of stuff coming up Sunday. Proof stuff. So, just a little bit of stuff. And then I got a box of giveaways for the people who come to my auction and help me out with my auctions. And I got a box of stuff. I did these up. I cut these stones for these. I'll show you. See it? That's a Black Star Sapphire that I cut. So, pretty nice, huh? So I got some other stuff. I got a whole box of stuff that I'm going to be doing some weird giveaways. I got cameras, and magnifiers, scales, and coins. I got all kinds of stuff in the box over there. So, there's a big one. I thought that was cool. So, anyhow, I got plenty of stuff for Sunday. Got some Liberty nickels, some pennies, some dimes. I got some of these, which are hard to find. These are all brilliant and circulated too. Sacagawea, 2010. Nice ones. So, And I got a couple of these. So, plenty of stuff. Plenty. I don't know. Have you guys ever seen one of these under a microscope? Tree of Life. It's pretty nice, huh? I like that. That's a really nice coin. I like the waves in the background, how they did that. See that? It looks like a fingerprint. It's pretty nice. I bought a couple of these because Lady Braven told me about them. So these are pretty nice. It's got something on that plastic right there somewhere. Nice though, huh? Pretty. Bet you guys ain't never seen one of these. Look at that. Pretty cool, huh? Good luck finding them. They came out many years ago. So, should be fun. I ordered some other stuff, but probably ain't gonna be here in time, so I ain't even gonna talk about it until the next auction. But I got some other cool stuff coming. Cool stuff. Remember those old ugly coins that Spray Can had for sale? Well, this is what they look like now. I took and cleaned them up a bit. Look pretty good, don't they? I think they'd be good because what I'm going to do is I'm going to do an educational video using these because they're big enough to where I can take a pointer and explain different points of the Morgan silver dollar. Pretty cool, huh? Yeah, came out pretty good. Yeah, beautiful, huh? They're huge too. I mean, they're 3 inches. So I got a couple of them. Which are mine. They run about 15, $20 somewhere around there. Sometimes you can pick them up for $10, you know.
Yeah, they did. They cleaned up really nice. Took me a while, but I got it done. Got some nickels, different types of nickels I'm going to be doing. Got some buffaloes, some different buffaloes. People who need buffaloes. Got a bunch of them. Got a stack of them. I mean, so in my time off, that's what I've been doing, putting stuff together. And got a box of stuff over there for giveaways. See? Got a box of stuff over there for giveaways. This is the stuff, guys. Oh, thank you, Emporium. So there's going to be some nice stuff on Sunday. I'm running behind a week because, well, some of you know why I'm running behind a week. I don't need to tell you. Anyway, that's why I had to postpone last week, so I'm running a week behind on all of my stuff. But it is what it is. Gotta take the good times with the weird times, I suppose. But over there, I was working on a lot of different things. So I got guitars in the mix. It's going to be a long year. But I'll get through it. Well, it's on Sunday. Hope you can make it. Thanks. I like my hat too. If you haven't seen George, George is doing okay. He's staying really busy. I talk to him throughout the week. I usually do. He's a good guy. Been really busy. No different than me. I've been really busy. You wait. Yeah, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I guess Mike Panucci's going to be going to different streams and telling different people, the people that allow him to. So, but I'm going to do a video on my guitars I hung up. I ran out of hangers. I got 70 guitars on the wall, and I still got another probably 25 or 30 guitars to hang up. So, I don't know what I'm going to do. Because I want to move all of this stuff downstairs. But it's providing I have enough room too, I don't know. I got to think that one over. But I would like to move it downstairs. I think that would be nice. Either that or, if I could save up enough money, I might just do a laptop down there, leave this here, take, just my coins down in the vault room and just work off of a laptop down there. But I need something that has the same video quality as this, so. Because I don't want no crappy old video, What's that? CLMK? Oh, my room. You ain't going to believe how many guitars I got down there now. I mean, I just started putting them back up. I bought 20. I thought I'd have enough, but I don't. I don't have enough hangers. I don't have enough room in the vault room to play and put everything in there. So yeah, that's where I want to be. I want to be down in my guitar room. You know, that way if I want to do, setups on guitars or show people what to look for, how to do frets or how to install, your machine heads or your tuners. That's what people call machine heads. Or nuts or saddles, or how to take things down, how to check things, how to mic them. I can do that. Or if I want to do cards of comic books or whatever, I can do it down there. And I'll make a special table for everything, you know. So that way I have my tools there for guitars when I want to do guitars. Um, I can have some coins in that special desk, for my auction. And then I can have, baseball cards or whatever else I decide to do. But I got some ideas, and I was talking to Mike Panucci this week about it on how I want to do some of my giveaways. It's something that you guys have not seen yet, but I think it will be cool. And not just giveaways, but like some nights maybe you might want to do coin rolls, like quarter coin rolls or nickel coin rolls or whatever, halves or whatever you guys want, right? I got something cool that I'm gonna do. So it's gonna be different. Nobody does it. And I don't think anybody would take the risk like I will. But I think it's cool. Sometimes you win it, and sometimes you won't win it. So it'll be cool. I'm not going to say yet because if I do, I know automatically some bonehead's going to be picking right up on it and doing it. So I'm not going to say, I'm just going to do it because it's something really cool. Risk versus reward. Just remember that. It'll be fun. And working on, I'm going to build probably, I don't know, 5 or 6 guitars this springtime. And then try to get them done for Christmas time so that when people want something, they can have something that they can buy when they're done. If somebody wants to pre-order something or wants me to build a guitar or a ukulele or something throughout the year before Christmas, then they need to tell me, and then we'll work out a deal, and I'll get them done through the spring and summer, and then towards Christmas time they'll be ready. So they'll be nice. That way people have all year to save up to purchase something like that, because I'm going to try to keep all my guitars under $500 for family members, for my friends and family that come to my stream. Okay. I worry about the people who come here. I have to change my tune and worry about you guys. I can't be worrying about everybody in every stream. I have to worry about you guys. And you guys support me and what I do, and I appreciate it. So because of that, when I build a guitar, when I build some guitars, I'm going to keep them at a reasonable price. They'll all be handmade. They will have exotic woods in them. Not something like you just go to the store and you're always going to get mahogany and maple. There'll be mahogany, maple, black walnut, cherry, tiger wood, ambrosia, purple heart, teak. I have some Hawaiian koa. I'm trying to find somebody that's that lives in Hawaii where I can get more koa. But the guy that I used to do business with, he's not around anymore. I can't find him, so I hope he's okay. But That's what I like to do, exotic stuff. So when you look at it, you know it's special. It's not something that you just bought in the duplication factory. You know, it's all handmade. You know what I mean? And one guy did it all. So, and I'll do so many a year until I get tired of doing it, and then I won't do it no more. But some people have been asking me to do it, and it's a lot of work for me. It really is, and it costs a lot of money for the supplies, and not knowing how people are, so I have to be very careful about that. I'm not going to go in the dirt to build something for somebody and not have them come all the way through. That's why when I sell a guitar, I build it. It's out of my mind. It's something different. There'll always be something different about each guitar that I build. And I like to know the person's personality because that has a lot to do with the shape and how it sounds and how it plays. All of that is really important to me when I build a guitar, especially when I build a guitar for somebody the first time, right? Whether it's an acoustic, acoustics are a different ball game than solid bodies. You know, solid bodies, there's more room for mistakes. But when you get into your acoustics, that's a whole different ball game. You know, if you're not checking that wood out right, and you're not checking the tone quality, and you know, you're not shaving those braces down right, there's a lot of things that can change the sound of a guitar and make it a dead piece of shit, as I say. So, but I got some cool things going on. I got some abalone, some mother of pearl, um, that I had harvested. Somebody harvested it, and I bought it from them. It's not. I actually cut everything myself, and I do all the inlays myself. So I try not to get too extravagant because it can take me a long time. I did an inlay one time, and it took me almost a year to complete it for a guy. I mean, granted, the guy spent $7,000 to build, have me build that guitar for him, but he's the only one that ever seen it. Well, Mary seen me building it, but outside of her, it's me, her, and him. It's very special. I mean, it's heavy too. I ain't lying to you. When I tell you that thing weighs about 13 pounds, he wanted the best woods and he wanted it done a specific way. And I told him it was going to be heavy, but he found out. But boy, the tone. Oh my God, what a beautiful tone. He spent a lot of money. He wanted, I'll tell you, just in parts and wood was about $3,500, $3,600. Just in parts and wood. I'm talking the finest of the fine. And he paid for it all and had it all sent to me. And then he just paid me to build it. Oh, yeah. That was a long time ago. I don't know. My son would probably tell me if he can remember. I built that guitar when I lived in Oregon. So I was back in 2000. Let's see. That'd be 2002, 2003. I built that guitar. That was nice. I mean, I built other guitars since then, but would you guys like to see one that I've been working on? It's not finished. It's far from finished. But I put it all together to see what I like and what I dislike because I'm very picky. But if you guys would like to see one that I'm working on, I'll show it to you. All right. Give me a minute. I got to go out and get it. It's out in the garage. So there's a story behind this guitar. So before I show it to you, I've been working on this guitar for a couple years. And I call this my praying man, my blue praying man. And what I do is I pre-build everything, I set it all up, and I let it sit. And I let it sit, and then once I feel as though it's settled itself, then I go back and I start stripping everything down. I take it all down. I take all the parts back off the guitar. Yes, all the parts. And then I do the intricate work. And then, which takes me about a month or two. But I do all of the roughed in details first. And this is what it looks like. You guys ready? It's not done, but I'll show you what it looks like. Again, to give you a little idea. So I'll tell you a little story about this guitar. This wood that runs down through here, and that is the base of the wood. Okay. This is all spalted maple. Okay. So this is all spalted maple, and it comes from my farm. I cut the tree down; it was dying, and so instead of burning it, I dried the wood for 5 years outside. I air dried it, and so I did all of. I got a few pieces for bodies, but if you notice this plate back here, I handmade all of this plate and everything, and these blocks. And then what I'll do is I'll trim all of this out. I'll do inlay work, and then this is your potentiometers. I use orange drop caps, and I used a bolt on. But the neck, if you guys can see this neck, you guys see that neck? This is a bird's eye maple. That's a real one solid piece of bird's eye maple. And I got Godo tuners on it, locking tuners. And then let me flip it around for you so you can see it. So it has a double step in it. So it's very unique. It looks like many pieces. This is another piece. But the inside here, this is walnut. And then the centerpiece right here, that's cherry. And these are different pieces that I had that I used up on it. And of course, it's just one solid body, as you can see. But this is the first stage of it. Wilkerson bridge, Wilkerson tuners. And I put the toggle switch up here. And then in the end of it, if you look, you see that little dot? I laid that little dot in there too. So there's little itty bitty things that are going on with this guitar that's how I know it's my guitar. No one can take that from me. And then that's a spalted maple fretboard. And if you look right there, you see that guy? That's Prayer Man. It's my Prayer Man. So I put him in there. But yeah, I I tried to make as much of the stuff as possible because, when I build something, I like to have as much of me as possible. So I built the string trees and all of that stuff. But yeah, it's not ready. What I still have to do is um, I still have to contour the neck some more, and then I have to sand it all down. I have to make the custom plates for back here, because I'm going to make custom plates for back here. These are all custom plates that I'll make. And then it's not in tune. But there's a lot of work I still have to do, mostly on the neck and getting the neck done. The frets are great. I mean, they don't hang up or anything. It's a nice beefy neck. I like it. And then I'll just shape this neck down so it's nice, slim tapered profile. All easy access. So a lot of guitars, they make them really thick, right? So 2 inches. This one here is only like 1.5 inches, I think. I think that's what I made it. So it's really, it's level and it's nice and it resonates good. So it has great resonance. That's nice. It's pretty cool, huh? And I made that plate, jack plate. See the jack plate? It's all made out of brass. I made that. I did this mostly. I built this one for myself because there's so many different people making so many different body styles and things today. I wanted to do something that was different, and I didn't copy anybody, So that is a real one of a kind. And I like this down here because when you're strumming, right? When you're strumming, you can just keep going. It's easier to switch from your neck pickup to your bridge pickup. You can still be strumming and hit it. So there's a lot of work I put into it. I could probably tune it up and play it. It's not good, but it's the action isn't set on it. I got the action to set up, other stuff, but it's getting there. It's getting there. So, I thought you guys would enjoy that. It's a nice guitar. They take a long time, but I built this one for myself. I didn't build it to sell it because I always build them and I sell them, And when you build something for somebody else, you always put that extra effort in, And I was out in the shop one day and I said, what? I think I'm going to build one for myself. And I want to try some different techniques. I want to see if it makes a difference. Like if you look at this string tree right here, right? You see how they make a bend right there? See how it's really close here? And then it makes that bend over to this one? Well, some people say that changes the sound. Well, this is what you do. You use brass. And it does what it needs to do. I mean, I'm not done with this yet, though. Because I got something else that I'm going to put up here for an alignment. Because it's my guitar, I'm going to work on it, But it's a prototype, my prototype, of Prayer Man. And then what I will do is I will eventually do more Prayer Man. Probably won't be exactly like this, but if you look, there's a lot of work that's in that, And that's why I always, when I build my guitars, I always put them all together, make sure everything lines up, make sure everything's the way that I want it, right? That it all aligns. And then once it's to where I want it, then I take everything out, all the electronics, everything. I take everything out, and then I do my finishing touches. And then I do 2 more sandings and then 2 more coatings of shellac, because I like shellac because it ages nice, you know, and or French polish. Some of the your finest instruments, you know, your violins, a lot of them are varnished or French polished, and it takes a long time to do it, but it allows the wood to breathe properly, and you get better resonance. A lot of the newer guitars that you buy today, they have that thick poly on there. Well, it doesn't allow the guitars to vibrate properly. People will say, "Oh no, 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 no." Oh yes, yes, yes. Your luthiers will tell you. Now, your pickups can change, you know, the dynamic resonance of the guitar, absolutely. And you can change sound anyway. I mean, they got enough things today, um, you know, where you can calibrate in the sound that you want. It really doesn't matter whether you're playing something that's got poly on it or not. But for the aging of the wood, it has a lot to do with it. As you play it, that resonance goes all the way through the neck, all the way down into the body. Well, over time, you know, um, it creates its own tonal um, anomaly as you play it, just like an acoustic guitar. The more you play an acoustic guitar, right, 9 times out of 10, it's going to break itself in, okay? And it's going to, there's nothing like playing an old acoustic guitar. It has there's something about the sound of it after playing it all those years that changes it, makes it different, makes it special. Well, I believe that's for any instrument, any string instrument. So, you know, guys like me, we don't have the financial money and backing like, you know, guys like Paul Reed Smith and Gibson, Fender, and all those guys. You know, they just got the money to do whatever they want to do. You know, small guys like me, luthiers, that, you know, I learned from a German master luthier in Germany, and I think I was his only pupil because he didn't like to teach anybody; he just liked to do it himself. And I was very blessed to learn from him. He was a great man. I mean, he really was a master. And so, and he taught me something a long time ago. He says, if it looks too good, they're trying to hide something. He says, make it plain and simple. Don't try to overdo it, you know? And I've always kept to the measure of that building when I build them. I don't like to do anything the same way twice. I like to use different colors, different stains, different types of, you know, varnish. And I mix my own stuff. So I buy chips, and then I mix in the chips with denatured alcohol, and I make my own, you know, my own slurry. And then I make my own ball. And most of the time, I use a combination of French polishing. So my first coat, I just go butt crazy and I put it on there thick, you know, and then I just let it sit for about a week in the warm weather. And then after it sits for about a week, what happens is it swells down inside of the pores, okay, and it seals it. And then what I do is I go back and I sand it, okay. Now I have a good base, I have a good sealer, and then I work it from there, French polishing, you know, make me a nice ball, put it in my palm, and I just work it in. And I put about maybe 15 coats on, real thin coats, because you're sanding in between the coats, you know. And then when you get to the last, you know, 2 or 3 coats, it's fine. It's like 1,000 to 1,200 grit or even more. I worked to 5,000 grit. So I made it so shiny it was like glass, but it's a lot of work, you know. And it doesn't make the guitar sound any better. Putting too much on will change the tone. I believe that. But just enough to protect it is all you need. I think what's really cool is when you can make these. See how this is stained like barn? Looks like a barn, don't it? You know, like an old worn out barn. And that's the effect that I wanted. Something that looks like an old barn that I tore a piece of wood off the barn. You know. Well, it looks pretty cool, huh? A lot of time, a lot of thinking that goes in. That's involved in it. You know? How I want it. How do I want it to feel? You know. And the only thing that I really have to do is take the back of this neck down a little bit because it's just a little bit too thick. But it is very dynamic. So hopefully I'll finish it up in the next couple of years. I got a Strat style, S style that I built. Um, I got some parts in it, but they're not the parts that are going in it. I built it for a guy, and it's very unique. So if you've ever seen Indian turquoise jewelry, you know how it has like red coral, and then you have bone, and then you have turquoise and stuff. You know, like something like this. You know, you got the color patterns. Well, it has color patterns up around the horn and the base. You'll see where pieces of wood are put together, and it has that band in there. And that way, it's very unique. Fender has never done it. To my knowledge, no one has ever done what I did to that guitar. So I always build very unique things, very special things. Because a guitar on the level that I build should be able to last you a lifetime. You know, it's an heirloom. I don't, I build guitars for people who like to sit at home and play and have the grandkids play it and, and enjoy them. And they always sound good, I try to make them simple so that if something ever did happen, they can always take the neck off. The way that I make the neck, if you look at the neck pocket, I do something a little different. So my necks go deep, right? So they sit down in there deep. If you look at that, right? So they sit nice and deep. And then I have it's kind of special how this is. This is not just a bolt-on. Okay, it looks like it, right? But it's not. There's another device that I designed that's underneath this neck. It helps to keep it stable, so that way it doesn't shift. So there's no shifting in it. So no matter what you do, it'll still stay in that spot. But I designed it on this guitar, and it's the first time that I did it, and it worked out good. Takes a lot more time, to do, but I wanted to make something special. Because if somebody wants to copy my guitars, good luck. They'll know Aletheia built it because it's very unique. The types of woods that I use are not common woods that they use, I mean, spalted maple over the top of, bird's eye maple. A lot of people like the, rosewood, and rosewood is beautiful, Honduras mahogany is beautiful, but it's also very expensive. I like to try to use things that are around the house. I know you guys are probably getting bored, but anyway, there it is. Brad Man. Looking pretty good. It's getting there. It's got a little more work to do. Still not set about this bridge yet. I might end up taking this bridge off and putting a different bridge on. Not sure if I really settled on that yet. No. We'll see. But it is nice. That's for sure. Getting there. Prayer man. Anyway. So, you want to see one of my guitars? Now you got to see one. Oops, I got some stuff falling down. Want to see one of my guitars? You got to see one. I picked up a box of acoustic guitars too. I think I got 4 of them. You know, real cheap ones. Guy had them. He says, "You want them?" I said, "Yeah, I could fix them up. Sell them cheap to people. Won't be nothing special, but they can kick it around at the house. So I'm gonna fix up a few of them and probably sell them real cheap. Probably $50 a piece plus shipping, whatever shipping is. They're pretty light, so it shouldn't cost too much. But I'll probably do that. I pick them up. I'll work on them. Try to get them halfway decent. Nice little beater guitars. Hang around and go out camping or whatever with them. You ain't worrying about ruining them. But something nice to just beat around with. Oh, Rev's always doing something. I'm going to make some special holders for coins. I want to do some display boxes and stuff like that. So I'm working on a bunch of stuff. I don't know if you guys heard, but I don't know. You guys remember when I told you need to pre-order if you're going to get any of the West Point 2021 American Silver Eagles? Well, guess what? They're not taking any more pre-orders. What does that mean? Well, that means they sold a bunch on pre-order. So, they shut it down. I have friends that don't play guitar. And a few years back, a friend of mine said, "I want you to build me a guitar." I said, "You want me to build you a guitar? For what? You don't even play." Because I don't care. I want you to build me one. I said, "Yeah, but what are you going to do with it?" "I'm going to hang it on the wall." I said, "You want me to build you a couple $1,000 guitar to hang on the wall?" "Well, I just want you to just build me a basic guitar. Nothing fancy. No fancy stain, no fancy nothing. I just want you to build me one for $1,000. I says, "All right." Well, he was a friend of mine, so sometimes I don't know not fancy. I got to do a little something special to it, so I built it for him. He was tickled pink. He was tickled pink. I used a bunch of scrap wood to do it. I did. I don't know how many pieces of wood I had. Probably 20. at least 20 pieces of wood glued in different sections and stuff. It was cool. Came out really neat. He goes, "You couldn't keep it simple, could you?" I said, "That is pretty simple for me." So he was happy. I've done that for a couple people. I built a basic acoustic guitar for a guy. Uh, he really loved it. He couldn't play very well, but he liked the plunk. So I built him a nice one for $500. And he bought a case and whatever else. It takes me a long time to do it. I'm more of a artist than I am, somebody who really builds them to make a lot of money, because I don't make hardly any money. All the time I put in it, I'd be lucky if I'm getting 25 cents an hour. But I enjoy it, and I like people to smile and, you know, like the instruments that I build. You know, that's more important to me. You know, that I was able to bring them a smile and some happiness. But I did try to give a class on how to intonate and how to stretch strings and how to. Oh, you might as well forget it. I think we got a tune and they're still playing it. They don't care. But, oh, if you didn't sign up for the pre-order, you're not getting one unless you go on that day and you try. So I wish you the best of luck, because you know what a madhouse that's going to be, right? Yeah, yeah. I ordered 4 of them. I ordered one for me to keep and grade, 2 to sell, and I ordered one for another person in the family that wanted one. That's it. I gave everybody their warning. I told them, I said, if you want me to pre-order one, you better tell me. Nobody got one with me except for one person. So, for all those people who are going to search after it, good luck. They're going to make like 300 and some thousand of them. There's going to be a type 1 and type 2, because there's going to be 2 different reverses. So, you should be able to get one if you get in there early enough. The problem is what it'll grade out to be. That's the reason why I bought 4. Because I I have a better chance of getting a 70. You know what I mean? So I'll take the 4 and I'll send them off and I'll have them graded. And I'll make sure that me and the other person we get the best of the 2, or best of the 4, and then I'll sell the other 2. So I will have 2 of them. Well, that's not going to be cheap. I'm going to double the price, because I'm going to send it off and have it graded and everything. So I'm definitely going to double the price. But got to make money a little bit for my time. I ain't much to ask, right? Getting one might be the tough thing, because you can go. I think you can go on eBay, and they're pre-ordering proof 70s for like 150, 160 bucks already, and they don't even have them yet. So Just letting you all know. I don't know what's going on with the Morgans. I don't know when they're gonna. I think probably in the summer, probably around July or August, maybe September. They'll start releasing the Morgans. There's a lot of mint marks, you know. So probably what they're gonna do first is there's got to be a lot of them they're gonna make, but they're probably gonna make all of the business strikes first, you know, and the MS states, and then they'll go ahead and make the proof somewhere else, you know, because Philadelphia is going to do the Phillies, they're going to do the New Orleans Mints, and they're going to do the Carson Cities, Philadelphia, and then Denver will have Denver's, and San Francisco will have theirs. But I think San Francisco might do their own proof too. I don't know. That'd be something to see. And then who knows what, you know, they haven't said nothing about whether West Point's going to do anything commemorative for collectors or not. I heard no word about West Point at all. So they might not be a part of it, you know. Philadelphia has a really good mint, you know. They have capability of making some really nice stuff. But I think what they're going to do is they're going to stamp these MSs out, and they're going to go like they did back in the day, which is good because then there'll be lots more VAMs to chase, you know. I just wish that they would do it more for like a 5-year run or a 10-year run on the Morgans. At least a 5-year. I mean, I think 5 years, 3 to 5 years is a good run they should make. I don't know if they'll do that, but I know they could make a lot of money doing that. You know, they really could. I mean, a lot. And I think they know that the Morgans they're gonna have to make, well, for today's society, they'll probably have to make probably 5 million of each. Oh yeah, 5 million. Easy. Of every mint mark. And I don't think that'll be enough, but they'll have to make that much. And that's 0.999 silver. And they're gonna have to have enough stock to do it. You know? Because the controlling force is not really, that's probably why they're doing it at Philadelphia, because Philadelphia has the biggest production line to do that. You know, they can really stamp them out there. So, and they're making them out of 0.999 silver. So, I just hope so. I hope they make at least 5 million of each mint mark. They're going to need that. There's a lot of collectors, especially Morgans. They might need to make 10 million, you know, of your regular business strikes. And then when it comes to proofs and reverse proofs, you know, and decams and stuff like that, I mean, that's different. You're going to probably need at least, you know, I'd say 1 million of whatever proofs you're going to make. You'll need at least 1 million because you got all the hitters. You got everybody from the common guy who's, you know, regular blue collar worker making, you know, $30,000 a year, to the guy who's a multi-millionaire, billionaire, that's going to want them. And not just going to want one or two. They're going to want 500 or 1,000 of them. So, you know, it's a whole different ball game. I see it coming. I really do. But I can't wait because I'm in line. I already got some. Morgans are good. Morgans are pretty important to me, you know. So, and I've saved for it. You know, I saved some money to get at least one of each.
for myself. And if I can, somehow maybe I'll do an auction for myself, maybe one of these times. And I'll take that money and I'll buy some organs just for the stream, just for the people who come here. I will buy those organs to be purchased. And they will sell at the price that I get them. And that's that. There won't be no auction on them. I will just, well, I mean, I can auction them, but I will start them at that price. That way everybody gets a chance to get them. But that will be a closed auction. Only for the people who regularly come and help me out with the things that I do, so that way they can get some organs too. I might not be able to get everybody one, but I sure damn will try. But I got some nice organs over here that I really been working on. I mean, these are nice organs. They got all the flash. And then, you think that's something? Let's see. Yeah, I don't even know what the heck is caught on it. Oh, must be caught over here or something. Shit. I can't get in there. Oh boy, I think I got my drawer stuck. Oh boy. I think I done messed up. Oh boy. Once you know it, I knew I was gonna mess up one of these times. I got a few more too, just in case as a backup. I don't know what happened with my drawer. I think I got my drawer stuck. Matter of fact, I know I got my drawer stuck. Oh boy. You might not be able to see them all, guys, because somehow old Rev got the door stuck. Didn't you know it? Dag nabbit. I don't know how I do these things. And I ain't got nothing over. Anyway. I got a few more too. All that. Oh, God. You guys probably saying, what is he doing? Well, I'm digging. Oh, boy. God, I hope I don't have to get in here for anything else, because I'll never be able to get in there. 3, 6, 7. I don't know how in the heck I did that. How I got that stuck in there. Oh, man.
I ever did that, I have no clue. That just kind of sucks. That's what that does. Well, I guess I ain't going to be able to show you all of them. Because I can't get in there. Anyway, I'll have to try to get in there this week. But I got a bunch of Morgan. I've been hunting. And I'm talking nice Morgans. Trust me, I'm good. Because I know there's some of you going to be hunting for them. And you ain't going to be able to find some of them. You know, the O's, the S's. So, I got a few. So, if you guys are looking for them, I'm going to have them on Sunday. So you can try to start accumulating the ones that you need. For your collection. Pennies and Morgans. Remember that, guys. Pennies and Morgans. That's what you want. Pennies, Morgans, nickels, dimes, right? I got some nickels too. So, we're good. I couldn't believe this penny. Isn't that nice? I mean, a 1960 that looks like that. That's absolutely gorgeous. Got a beautiful Canadian one too. And a 1993 S. Ooh. Some really nice ones. So, I've been trying to get some good stuff for you guys. So hopefully you like what I'm bringing to the auction. What's that? Troubles in the drawers. Oh, God. I can't. My hands. I'm going to have to get something. I don't know how it. One of my books got locked up in there, and I can't get it out. You know, it raised up above, so I can't pull my drawer out. So, I don't know what I'm going to do. Probably going to have to take the other drawer out, which is going to take me an hour and a half. It's all right, now. I'll get her done. I'm going to have to shave and get all sexy for you guys on Sunday. Man. Thank you. Appreciate it. I'll be right here ready for you, CLMK, to stop bidding on. Did you see the box of goodies? My box of giveaways that I made? These are all. This one here is an amethyst one that I cut. Amethyst stone. Well, I ought to take you down here so you can see. So that's an amethyst that I cut. Thin piece of amethyst on a silver chain. And then this one here is a lemon citrine that I cut. Oh, this one here is a black star sapphire. So this is a black star sapphire. That's a black star sapphire. And this one is the amethyst. Oh no, is this one the amethyst? Or is that the other one? I think this is the amethyst. No. You know what this is? That's a rhodolite garnet, I think. Yeah, I think that's a rhodolite garnet in there. Yeah, it is. Yeah, let me turn that light on. Yeah, we're like going. Pretty nice, huh? So I got a bunch of them. There's a box of treasures in here. There's a few knives as giveaways. There's a couple of watches down in there. There's a dime. I don't know. There's all a bunch of stuff in there that I put in there for giveaways. So, you ought to have some fun with that. You ain't getting no watch, Lady Braven. What do you want to watch for? Well, men's watches, not women's watches. Well, I guess today anybody wears anything. I don't know. And I got some boxes over there too. That I think I'm going to do something special with them. So probably first 4 people that spend over $100, I'm going to give them one of my boxes. That's what I think I'm going to do. I don't want to sell the boxes because my time is like I got hours in it. So I would rather just have them buy $100 worth of stuff. Mm-hmm. Gives them a little incentive to get a free box. And I guess the person who spends over it first gets the first choice or whatever. So what do you guys think? You guys think I'm set up? Think I'm good? Think I'll be good for Sunday? I think so. I think I'll be fine. Now, you know what's funny? Show you something. Here's a V75, MS65, right? Beautiful. Yeah. Big difference. People pay $25 to $30 for these, right? When you can pay, $40 to $50 and it's in a hole and it's graded and it's a good one. I don't get it. I really don't. I know CLMK will be wanting one of these. This is a real one. These are all graded special ones. V75s. Proofs, Silva, Decam, 70s, top of the line. So I got some cool stuff. And don't worry, I know payday ain't until Monday or Thursday or whatever, so I'm not too worried about it. I know, so don't worry about it. Bid what you want to bid, and if you need a few days, you need a few days. Oh yeah, a butterfly. Let me show you. You gotta see it. I mean, it's absolutely gorgeous. Let me bring you over here. Look at that. There's a beautiful coin. Oops. Let me. Ain't that beautiful? That's beautiful. Top of the line. You ain't getting nothing better than that, right? I mean, that's a 70. Yeah. That's top of the line right there. And I've got 3 of those. And I got 5 of these. This light is sucky, so let me turn that light off. And this one here's got the soldier on it. Yeah. I gotta see right there. And then here's the back. Nope, I got enough. There's a lot of money sitting on the table. You think I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 5 of those. I only have 1 of these left. I got 1 of these left. And this is V75 too. And this is a 65. I got 1 of these left. That's a nice bat, huh? So I only got 1 of these left. I got 3 silvers and I got 5 of the other ones. I had 10 of these. I had 10 of each, just to let you know. Oh yeah, I did. I had 10 of each. The decams and everything, but there was some people in the family and friends of mine that wanted a couple, so I couldn't say no to them. I could have, but I didn't, because they're collectors too. They wanted to buy them all, and I said, no, you're not. I said, I need some from my channel, to offer them. So I'm good. I think we'll be fine. I think everybody will get a little bit of everything, Should be nice. Very diversified. Took me a long time to figure it all out, but I figured it out. I'm proud of it anyway. Somebody's texting me. Who could it be now? Who could it be now? Who can it? Who can it? You'll have to remind me what you want me to put aside before the auction. Okay. Because like everybody else, I forget stuff too. Did you hear me? So, I hope so. Hopefully, I have some people come out. It's an expensive one. Have you ever seen these? I'm going to bring this down here and show you. CLMK, ever seen this set? $1909, $1909 VDB, $1909 S over S. S over S. Look nice, don't they? They're nice. This one here was dips, but it don't matter. It's an S over S, so it doesn't matter. That's an expensive set. I'm just going to let you know. That coin right there is expensive. That's an S over S. Next to an SVDB, that's the next big one. And then I have this one. And this one here is a 1909 VDB. And it's a VG. So you look at the condition of this one, right? Think about what the condition of these are. There's a big difference, right? Big difference between these and the other one. So this set here, I already know what I'm going to, and I'm going to do it special. I'm not even going to let anybody know what I'm doing. I'm going to whip it out, and I'm going to say a price. I'm going to say the first one that gets it at this price gets it. That's too blurry. So, cool. You ever seen one of these? You got one of these? 1909, 1915D. Here's a rare coin. That's a rare one. These are rare too. I only got two of them. I'm trying to get, pick up some rare stuff. I got some other stuff on the way, but they ain't got here yet. I'm kind of itchy about it. But I had picked up some other stuff, some odd, weird stuff, because I like the collectible stuff. I'm not really into the old trashy coins. You know what I mean? I like to have stuff that's collectible grade. There's stuff for stacking, and then there's stuff that you collect. Oh, I know. I got two 1915D sitting over here that are very good or better. Yep. So we ought to have some fun for sure. I got a 1925 S dime that I picked up. It's not too bad shape. Well, let me show you. I'll bring it down here and show you. Still looks pretty good. You can still see the bands. They're not full bands, but you can still see the bands. See them? So that's a pretty good one. 1925S. These are super nice too. These came out of a roll. Look at that. Pretty nice Sacagawea. Got some toning going on. So I got a couple of those. So we're good. Trying to get a hold of my stepdaughter. Mary's supposed to get a hold of her. Trying to get a hold of 2021 penny rolls. I am. Because there was a lot of VAMs, a lot of varieties found in them. And from the Philadelphia Mint. So we'll see. See if we can get some of them. See if we can get some of them, some quarters, some nickels, some dimes. Working on it, guys. I'm trying. I just got to be careful. I don't want to overdo it. You know what I mean? I'm trying to figure out how many people come to my stream and watch and how many people, like to purchase. And that way I don't go overboard and spending, too much money. I like to help people, but I don't like to go broke either. You know what I mean? I like to bring special things to people, and that way they get something nice and they help a good cause, and then I can go find something else nice and cool, So it's a little special what I do. I think so anyway. I try not to. That's why I have enough stuff, for, I don't know. It might all go Sunday. Who knows? But I have enough stuff for 4 or 5 Sundays anyway that I picked up. So I'm just waiting for it all to get here. Because I really didn't. I'm at the point where, I'm trying to get a lot of different things done. So I don't want to spend a whole lot of time calling and researching and going here and talking to this one. I'd like to take it easy for the next couple of months. So I've already did my investigating and got some deals, which I'm glad I did, because silver, I don't know, man. I think silver's going to creep its way up. I really do. It already went up in price. Oh, what is today? You know what spot price is today? You guys know what spot price is today? Let's find out. Spot price on silver. You want a hot box?
Here's information for bonus.
All right. Silver it went up another $1.44. Holy crap! It's up to $26.65. Ooh, $27.15. Oh my God. That's spot price. That doesn't have anything to do with, the premiums that you have to pay. You know what I mean? Wow. Oh, the heart box? Like this? This one here? CLMK? This hot box? Like this? You need to buy it? Oh, you're talking about silver? Don't worry about it already. You just let me know and I'll take care of that. You like the box? Hey, we can make a deal because there ain't very many people. See, there's people watching, but there's only a couple of us talking, right? And if they're watching and they're not talking, they're not caring, right? About what's being done here. So, if your intentions, well, I know how you shop, but if your intentions are to spend over $100, then I just let me know and I'll just put this over there. Are you following me here? Okay. You want me to put this over there then, huh? Yes or no? Yeah, I got you. That's only fair because I did something for somebody else in the family, so I'll do that for you. I got 3 left. Well, actually, I haven't done the other box. I got another box. I'm working on something, but I've been lazy. I'll be honest. I've been lazy. I didn't get it done, so. I didn't get to the store to get any Lexan or plastic. And what I wanted to do was make display cases. I'll show you. So, you guys see these? So, what I wanted to do is sell one. No problem. What I wanted to do, I picked these boxes up, right? They were, I don't know how much they were. Like $6 or $7 a piece, right? So what I wanted to do was something like this, right? Something like that where you can hang them on the wall and put your coins in them. And then on the face of them, and on the face of these, right, take some neodymium magnets and put it here in each corner, right? And then on a piece of plexiglass, where if you want to take it off, all you got to do is take the piece of plexiglass off, and you can change the coins as you want. Put the piece of plexiglass back on. So, what an idea I had. But like all my ideas, I think it'd be cool. Or you could do it like this, you know. you could do it like this. Oops. You know, just something cool. That's what I was thinking. Yeah? Oh, yeah. But I can make boxes out of Purple Heart. I mean, it'll be expensive, but I can make them out of Purple Heart. I can make them out of maple. I can make them out of mahogany, sapele. I mean, I can make them out of a lot of different things. I can make them out of multi. You know, they'd be expensive, but they would be very unique and very cool. I'm working on that too in my mind. Last year, I made some boxes. I made my son a special box. It took me a long time. And I made him a knife. So I'm trying to get prepared for Christmas time this year. Some cool stuff. Well, I don't know. Let's see. You could probably put 4 coins in it like this. You know, that would look nice. And then you could, you know, put them up like that if you wanted to. Velcro them. That'd be kind of cool, huh? I think that'd be neat. Yeah. And oh, by the way, just want to let you know, CLMK. Let me show you something. I gotta bust your ass. So I gotta show you this. If you know, I don't have any of my rubies out there. You did see my rubies, right? Did you see my rubies? Did you? So, if all you're gonna do, check this out. Well, you can't buy too much. I don't think they'll do it like that. So. See? Here's one. Morgan. I have a Morgan, man. One of those. So you can fit one of each and a Morgan in there. That's pretty cool. I'm just saying. You guys got these? Those $100 bills? Pretty cool, huh? Trying to remember what I did with the other ones. I stuck them. Oh, I know where they're at. You ever see one of these? What's in the broken drawer? I ain't telling you. I don't want to tell you because then if I can't get in the drawer, the guys will be upset. Can't we leave it a surprise? That's. I know you never saw one. It's old. It's Confederate money. 1 year after the war. I got some cool stuff. God, I hope my other stuff gets here. Well, let's just leave what's in the drawer a surprise. Candy? No, ain't no candy in that drawer. Them's coins, not candy. I got candy in other places. I got candy in low places where the candy is great and my toothache rages my blues away, but I'll be okay. What the heck? I got some cool stuff. I know you love surprises. I got some cool stuff. Don't worry. I ain't doing you wrong. I ain't doing you wrong. I got some cool stuff. Trust me. Wait until you see the stuff I got coming. I'm on this dime fetish thing, you know. I think dimes are important, you know. That's why I put these together. You know. I thought you know, I mean they're nice little sets, you know. Well, shit, you can't see it, so I'll just take it down. See the nice little sets. So, I thought they were cool. You don't like my sets? Hey, I thought they were cool. I had something else. Oh, I don't want to show you that because that's expensive. I got some cool other stuff. Yeah, I got a bunch of them. I got 4 different sets. Those. I got 4 different sets, and they're 4 different sets of 1950s. And then I got some 1964 sets. So I figure I'd start these off at like 20. The combination ones, and then all of the other ones that I got, like this, I'll start them off at 15. Because let me tell you, buying silver is not cheap. And when I called my buddy, he was like, "Oh, blah, 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 blah." It's hard for him. It's getting harder and harder for dealers to get the stuff because people are just buying stuff up. Keep you on the cheap stuff. Okay, well, you want me to whip out my pennies? I got pennies. Except these pennies. These pennies ain't cheap. Not these pennies. I got a box of pennies down there. I got a lot of pennies. I mean, I got a lot of friggin' pennies. But don't worry. Be happy. Don't worry. Be happy now. Oh, did you guys see this? I don't think you guys ever seen this. See the crystal in the middle? But the outside is all smoky quartz. Yeah. Cool, huh? What's that? No whipping stuff out? I have a perm IOU by looks. You have a permanent IOU? I got a lot of cool stuff over there. Don't worry. You just tell me what your cutoff is, and I'll make sure that you don't bid higher than that. When you tell me you got to cut me off, just tell me. I'll cut you off. Do those quarters grow that shape? Huh? Which quarters? What are you talking about? Do those quartz grow in that shape? Huh? Oh, yeah. Well, this is called a double terminated, so both ends are pointed, right? See it? This is a single terminated. I think it had something here, and I just flushed this off. See, I just flushed this off because it was all gnarly. But pretty, huh? Hey, I could start another channel, huh? I could be the Reiki master. Find your inner soul through the gems. Let the quartz work inside of you. Ching, ching, ching. You're healed. Please whip out your Visa card now. Your MasterCard. $3,000 a session for me to heal you with 2 stones. I don't believe any of that crock of shit. I'm just right now. But I will tell you that I love stones around me. It does, I don't know, I just like gemstones. So I guess they do make me feel happy. But they've never healed me. Trust me. Because my hemorrhoids get to itching, I'd shove one right up my bunghole to get that thing to stop if it worked. Now, I will tell you that point on them hemorrhoids might fix the problem real quick. Scratching tool. You like tiger eye? I got some big tiger eye. Big. Like big. Like poop size big. I'm just letting you know. Bing. Oh, what the hell? How long have I been streaming? 2.5 hours? You guys got me in here for 2.5 hours? What the hell? I'm losing my mind? What's wrong with me? You guys ain't in bed yet? I'm hungry. I ate pizza earlier, but it really didn't do nothing but make me fat. So, I gotta think of something else. I was gonna show you guys something I can't remember what the hell I did with it. Hey, CLMK. No, I ain't got a hemorrhoid. Hemorrhoids in a drawer? No. The hell are you talking about? Hemorrhoids in a drawer? What the heck? I got I'm thinking about selling them rubies for $35 a piece. Do you think I'm crazy? Oh, that makes people listen. for Valentine's Day. I'm thinking about selling 4 of them for $35 a piece. There is something in the drawer, but I can't get the damn drawer open. And I'm not going to go tearing my $600 oak freaking drawers apart. So you're going to have to wait. You're going to wait. Maybe the other thing that I want will come in tomorrow. Maybe. Who knows? You just never know, do you? Poor George, he's been working. He works 7 days a week, man. Seven days a week. I was thinking about him today, because only him and his daughter do that, and I mean, that's a lot of work. I know it's a lot of work because I worked in that type of business for years, so I know, how treacherous it can be. I mean, yeah. It was colder than the. Oh, I almost said something. It was 9 degrees out today in Rhode Island. 9. What's that? No, you don't know what I'm up to. And I'm not telling you. I am going to run a special. Look at my hair. God, I look like an old coot. Look. Look at that hair. Hey, you guys want to see something cool? Hold on. I got to switch hats for this. Let me see. What did I do with it? So, I'm going to take you back a few years. Okay, so this is a picture of me, my grandfather, one of my grandfathers, and my grandmother. Pretty cool, huh? And at a very young age, I was educating myself. I was reading the newspaper. I was trying to find the sales at 1. I was trying to find the sales in the sales paper at 1. I was pretty smart, right? Looking for them bargains. Okay. Ooh, shit. Oh, God. All right. Let's see. Here. It's me. Lying here. That's cute, wasn't it? It's gas. You better say hello. I'll be pissed off at you. Here's me in my Navy uniform. That's a horse of a different color. All right. What else we got here? This is my grandpa. This is my grandpa killing coons. My grandpa. Yeah. This is my grandma, Lillian Cornell. In the boat. Only picture I have of her. Me holding the Liberty Bell. Me and my first puppy. Me with squint eyes. Me holding my little brother when he was born. Yeah, babe. You want to see a sexy guy? Check this out. Here's my high school class picture. I know y'all going to be licking your chops when you see this handsome hunk of love. Look at this guy. Look at that. Oops. I don't know if I can get that focus. Sexy, huh? Yeah. This is a sexy hunk of love right there. God, that looks so good. I gotta kiss myself. Here's a picture of the storm of 78, I believe it was. Yep, 78. Storm of 78. Well, you guys haven't seen my son, have you? Oh, wait till you see him. Me and my grandma. I was home from the military. Early 80s, that was. Me and my girlfriend from Germany. And I did say that pluralized. Me and my girlfriends. See what it says? It says, Bob, one of a kind guy. Great guy. Lover and friend. We will always love you for you, no matter where you go. You're in our hearts, love. Your two girls. I was in Germany many years ago. And this says, to Bob, I hope our friendship lasts forever, and I hope we always stay close forever. And I wish you all the best in everything you do. If you ever need anything, please let me know. Love your little sister. Stay sweet, stay cute, stay neat, stay down. Here we go. Meet my friends in Germany. Pretty cool, huh?
Hot in here.
Yeah?
Fucking hot in here.
I love it. And then here's another picture of me. Look at that haircut. Jeez Louise.
Bowl cut.
The bowl cut. Yeah. Me shooting M16. Now, have you ever heard of um, have you ever heard of the Doors, the band The Doors? You know, Baby Light My Fire, Riders on a Storm. Have you ever heard of the band The Doors? Okay. Do you know who the lead singer was? Jim Morrison. Okay. Well, this guy right here is his nephew. Right here. This is Brandon Morrison. He's a good friend of mine. He's also a minister. This is me back in the day. And I'm marrying him and his wife. That picture. It's a little short history of me. A couple pictures. Thought you might like them. Did you guys like that Showtime? Yep. I'm sure he inherited all of his money that he was supposed to inherit too. By now, he should have. And don't even ask, because I'll never reveal how much it is, but it's a lot of money. But I will tell you this. When he was down and out and had nothing and nowhere to go, I was there for him. And he can tell you that. No. Fact. No fiction. Many years ago. I'd like to do a special shout out to the German chocolate makers in Germany, because man, you guys make some jamming ass chocolate. I ain't lying. And thank you Aldi's for carrying this chocolate, because I eat a few pounds every month. And so don't Lady Braven. Hey, these guys would make good coasters, wouldn't they? Yeah, not bad. I ain't being quiet. Look, you know what? If I'm going to get in trouble, you are too. This hat's kind of funky. Don't worry, I'll look sexy on Sunday. I'm gonna shave all this off, dye all this. I ought to drop about 20 years. Yeah, I like photos too. Some of them. All my war photos from war, I had, God, I don't know, probably over 400 photos that I shot in combat. All of them were destroyed. Yeah. I only think I got 3 left. They all got destroyed. But, a lot of that I didn't need to remember anyway. Yep. What's that? I'm going to go make a coffee. I'm going to write my buying wish list for Sunday. Holy crap. Good night, Ref. All right, love you. Take care. Hey, remember to wear a condom. Oh, that's so funny. I had to say it. I might have to go out and buy some chocolate. Shit. I got an idea. Hey, before did she already leave? I wondered if she remembers that nougat that we used to have when we were kids. The white nougat? Oh, God. Let's see if I can get some of that. Yeah. I just had an epiphany about that. That white nougat. Oh, my God. Now I'm going to have troubles. I'm going to have to go down to Hack and Livery. Well, actually, I'll ask Mary if she wants to go down to Hack and Livery and get me some. I like it. I like that white nougat. I had a friend of mine. I only made it once. Yeah. Yeah, well, I only made it once, but I had a friend of mine when I went to Johnson, Wales for a while, and I studied under Chef Buttsback and Chef Kabari, both executive chefs, right? And Chef Kabari, man, let me tell you, me and him went in there early. We were doing Christmas boxes, right? And we had to put out 700 or 800 pastry boxes. Pastry boxes. I'm talking 3-foot pastry boxes filled with all kinds of pastries, right? Of course, they were expensive, but anyway, he goes, I need to make some nougat. And I looked at him and I go, nougat? He goes, yeah. He says, can you come in tomorrow at 3 a.m.? 3 a.m. Right? And I'm thinking to myself, wow, 3 a.m. So I went in there at 3 a.m. and we made nougat, me and him. We made 200 pounds of nougat. 200 pounds of nougat. And we made these nougat bars. 200 pounds of nougat we made. Oh, yeah. I'll never forget it. I probably ate 3 pounds of that 200 pounds. He did too, though, Oh, man, it was good. I mean, to tell you, I'm kind of salivating right now thinking of it. You know what I'm saying? I am. God, I gotta have some nougat in my life. I'm nougatless. Yeah. I think I think every family should have somebody rich in it, right? I mean, I do have rich people in my family, but they're all bums. So, anyway, I shouldn't say that. That's not nice. Anyway, and my reason for that is because they could buy us anything we want, nougat and chocolate. Oh my God. It was funny. This guy sends me this text, right? And he goes, "Hey, I need a donation." I said, "Hey, I need one too." I says, "You got a plan that we both can get a donation?" He's like, "Yeah, but I wanted a donation from you." I said, "Well, I don't know how I'm going to help you." He goes, "Oh, yeah, but, you do that YouTube channel." I said, "Yeah. And I do it for people in my community, yeah. And in my, home state, I do." I said, "But if I answered and was to help everybody that texted me and called me for money," I said, "That'd be a lot of money." I said, "I do it a certain way, and I'm sorry I can't help you." I said, "But I do know where you can go to get help." I said, "I can make a phone call." "Oh, no, no, no." I said, "Oh, well, don't you need food and some help with your power bill?" "Oh, no, no, no. I just need some cash. I just needed some cash." Come on. Right. Like you're going to bullshit the old pastor. Not happening. So that's why Mary and we buy things for people or we help them with their bill directly. Never give people cash when you're trying to directly help them as a pastor. You know why? It never ends up going there. Trust me. Unless it's like an older person, in the 70s or 80s or something like that, then that don't bother me. Because generally, they've managed to make it through their life. And for whatever reason, they're not like that. But you guys know what I'm saying. Try to schmooze old Pastor Bob. I didn't fall off the turnip truck. You know what I'm saying? Maybe the candy truck, though. I could have fell off the candy truck or the ice cream truck, but not no turnip truck. Believe that. Okay, I love you. Gotta go, man. It would be good. Hey, rich uncle, I need a chocolate fix. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, be a good girl. Maybe I'll send you a little chocolate. Better behave your damn self, though. I don't send chocolate to bad girls. They do freaky things with it. Yeah. All right. Well, the stream has went over 3 hours, and I think everybody's sick and tired of looking at my ugly mug. So I am going to sign off. I'm going to go play some Destiny, okay, because I like Destiny 2. And soon Lady Braven, when she gets her Xbox, will be joining me. So now you'll be up against the two people that run the stream for uh, auctions on Sundays. So depending on whether we got some new stuff coming out on Xbox, might depend on whether we're going to be having an auction. So you're all in trouble. Anyway, love you guys. Like, share, subscribe, tell people what I'm doing. Come out, learn something, educate yourself. I got a lot of things that I got planned for educational videos. That's why I really want to move everything downstairs in the vault room. I can have a lot more fun and do a lot more things. I can play a song. I can sing to you and make your ears bleed. No, I actually am a pretty good singer. I pat myself on the back a little bit. I've been singing since I was 5, so I mean, really on stage since I was 5. That don't mean I'm good. It just means I've been singing since I was 5. But I want to do some other things. Like jams. Maybe sometime I can have my son come on and have him come in, and he can teach you a little bit about horticulture. About plants. Whatever. He grows medicinal marijuana, and he also works for a place that does that professionally, medicinal, and he's very educated. He's a sharp cat. So if you have any questions about that kind of stuff, he could probably answer that. He's also an artist, and he draws and he paints and he does art. So maybe I can have him come on sometime and do a video for you on art. I think that would be cool. You know, apple don't fall far from the tree. He's got a lot of talent, and I talked to him today, but he really didn't say anything. But I'd like to, twist his arm to come on sometime, and you can enjoy him. He's a good kid. All right. So anyway, with that, remember, do something good for somebody every day. Call somebody that's in your family. Tell them you love them. Even if you don't really like them, tell them you love them. Okay? And tell people about what we're doing here. I like it. I enjoy it. I know a lot of people do, but I know time's pressing for a lot of people going back to work and being sick and whatever. So, but anyway, we'll get back to the mainstream of life. Anyway, God bless. Reverend Bob is out of here. And with that, as soon as I find my mouse, which I have it in my hand, I will say, see you on Sunday, 5 p.m. this Sunday, the 31st at 5 p.m. this Sunday. We'll see you guys. Take care. God bless. Bye-bye.